Ariana, how was class today?
Was fine lah, but was very tiring. So many assignments, practical all. Hey guys, there are one type of plant which will live in the hills, which is bryophyte. Bryophyte includes the various types of plants, which is mosses and liverworts. The first of all, it is called as an ambience of the plant kingdom. Many bryophytes are less than 2 cm long. They are also found in very dry places. They lack true roots, stems, leaves. And normally when we see a plant, we will think that they have a vascular system, which is xylem and phloem. But here is something different, which is bryophyte does not have xylem or phloem, which is it will only plant body.
Oh, so they are really a plant that can survive and grow in desert.
Yes, from this they keep in mind that there are only one type of plant which will live in the desert, which is bryophyte. Okay.
Azizi, do you know about this plant?
No, I don't know. I think she won't know.
Okay, hibiscus is counted as the angiosperm plant. Do you guys know that angiosperm is the most diverse plant group in the world?
No.
Don't know. Okay, all angiosperm will have flowers at some stage in their life. Sporophyte is the dominant generation for angiosperm. Sporophyte will produce two types of spore, which is microspore, we also call it as pollen grain, and also megaspore, bryosac. The second one is in angiosperm, they have pistil and stamen. Pistil will carry female genetic information, and the stamen will produce will carry male genetic information. So in stamens, it will produce pollen grains that will carry genetic information and spread the information from flower to flower. The small size of pollen grain will allow the fertilization to occur more quickly. Hi! So all angiosperm plants will have flowers at some stage of their life. Sporophyte is the dominant generation for them. So sporophyte will produce two types of spore. The first one is microspore, which we call pollen grain, and the second one is megaspore, which we call embryosac. Okay, in angiosperm, they have pistil which carry female genetic information, and stamens that carry male genetic information. Stamen will produce pollen grains, and the pollen grains will spread the genetic information from flower to flower. The small size of pollen grain will allow the fertilization to occur more quickly. And in angiosperm, they also have couples in their developing seeds, so they may turn into fruits after fertilization. In angiosperm, they also have very well developed conducting tissue, which is phloem and xylem, that arrange in the form of vascular bundle. The leaf of angiosperm plants will cover with waxy cuticles to avoid water evaporation from leaf. Angiosperm have complex root hair to help them have a better absorption of water from the soil and mineral from the soil by digestion and also active transport. Alright, you know how fern reproduce?
I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know too.
Yeah, I can explain to you. You know fern reproduce by spore. See,
No.
we can look at the spore here. So, first plants grow in a moist area under forest canopy. So, fern cannot grow in a hot, dry. Because fern is vascular plant with internal vein structure. How do the spores grow? It will grow into a tiny head-shaped platelet called gametophyte. The gametophyte is the intermediate stage from spore to adult fern. Fetal adult ferns need to survive, like moisture in the soil, moisture in the air, suitable temperature, and the protection from too much sunlight. So, if fern get more sunlight, it will die. Okay? Okay, that's all.
Gymnosperm, a group of woody
healthy vascular plant with a seed but without flower or fruit. The seed, the progynous-sperm plants, are exposed to a cone rather than enclosed in a fruit, and they are an angiosperm plant. The angiosperm means a naked seed, which is the major distinguishing factor between gymnosperm and angiosperm. Gymnosperm are seed plants that are adapted to life on land, thus they are photosynthetic. Organisms that tend to conserve water. They have a vascular system, which is used the transportation of water and nutrients that include root system and xylem and flower. Behind me is a gymnosperm species, which are called cactus.